Hello, my Aquarius family. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly tarot reading for you, Aquarius, for June 8th through the 14th. Thank you for joining me today. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join me each and every day for my quick glance daily readings. Now, just a reminder, these are general readings. For a personalized reading, click on my website link below. So let's get started and see what your cards are indicating this week. Starting with your first card, Aquarius, if I can get it, your anchor card for the reading, the Five of Wands. This card is indicating conflict and struggles, Aquarius. But I do feel that you're going to be the stabilizer in this situation. Now, this struggle or situation could possibly be in the workplace for some Aquarians. For others, it might be in regards to a relationship. And yet for others, it could be dealing with something on the home front with your family. This is a general reading, so it could be any one of those things. Now, the Five of Wands is a fiery energy. So now you've got a difficult energy and fire mixed together. And before you know it, flames. So this is an unpredictable situation. Now, this could start out as something small where it's not intended to be destructive. But as each person involved approaches the matter, that's where the conflict begins. You're dealing with possibly strong personalities and opinions. Now, one major thought comes to mind that this could be possibly you might be involved with some of the protesting going on in the world. And this is an energy of peaceful protesting. But then with people having differences of opinions and outlooks, it can soon become a heated verbal debate that can possibly turn physical. So my first message was that you're going to be the stabilizer, Aquarius. You might be the individual that can get the people back to their corners. So if you find yourself in a situation like this week, Aquarius, fight if you must, but if possible, stabilize the situation. And then once the energy stabilizes, you can assess the situation and move ahead more rationally. Now, this might be removing yourself from active participation and just observing the others. And then you could learn a thing or two about their methods and their motivation behind their actions. Then you can use that knowledge to move forward, to keep everything from starting up all over again. And if this is the case for you, Aquarius, please be safe. The number 5 energy of this card is conflict and struggles. It likes to shake things up. It likes to disrupt your equilibrium. And if for some of you, this is some of the protesting going on in the world today, this can be like passing through fire to be made stronger. 5 is the number of the throat chakra, which is concerned with communication. And that's exactly what peaceful protesting is all about. But at times, things can get heated and lead to something that might be physical. Now, the Five of Wands card is associated with the third chakra, which is the navel chakra. And that's got to do with your will and determination. Now, when this chakra is balanced, you feel like all your actions have an effect and that you have control over your life. So it's important when this card shows up to maintain that balance. Now going on to your next card, Aquarius, you have the Four of Swords. Not surprised. The Four of Swords is indicating to rest. Let's get it to, come on, focus. It's just not going to cooperate. Well, there we go. Anyway, you can see he's resting. It's indicating to rest, recharge your batteries after dealing with possibly the Five of Wands type of energy. I'm not surprised this card is showing up. This is an indication that you're working through some sort of problem and possibly having a hard time. And you might start to feel ill. You might need some new, fresh ideas on how to handle things. So the best thing you can do when the Four of Swords shows up is to retreat to a quiet place. Just you and just yourself. The Four of Swords is indicating how much stress can take a toll on your body, mind, and spirit. And taking time out to recuperate can give you the strength and fortitude to carry on. Now, for some Aquarians, the Four of Swords is not only showing up for you to get some rest, but you might have some brilliant new idea. And this card is telling you to keep that idea to yourself for now. You need to let that idea grow in your mind before you share it with the world. That is sound advice that the divine indicates. When this card shows up, just trust in the divine on this one. Now, the Four of Swords is actually Libra's card, wanting to restore balance. And the number 4 energy of this card signifies stability and rationality. It's about the practical parts of life, and it's about you being self-disciplined, Aquarius. Now, 4 can mean being rooted, unmoving, you're not going to change, which can at times be both positive and negative, depending on the situation. And the number 4 is the number of the heart chakra, which is concerned with balance and love. But the biggest indication of this card is to rest and relax, recharge your batteries for another day. Taking a look at your next card, you have the Ten of Wands. Boy, my camera's just not cooperating today, focusing. Okay, so now you've doubled the amount of wands in your reading, from 5 to 10. But this is basically an indication that you've got a lot on your plate right now, Aquarius. You've taken on a lot of responsibility, almost to the point of it has now become a true burden. Keep in mind, Aquarius, that when you try to do too much, then sometimes you're unable to do anything effectively. Also, when you're doing too much, you're involved in too many things, you miss opportunities for new inspiration and growth and ideas that are around you. And that could be why your Four of Swords card was showing up. That card is reminding you to eliminate whatever is unnecessary. Start prioritizing. Think about acquired habits or procedures that take your time and energy and have very little payoff for you or anyone. And the Ten of Wands is a card telling you to delegate some of the responsibility to somebody else. Rid yourself of the thought that if I don't do it, it won't get done right. You need to take a step back, trust in people, and delegate. You might just be surprised. Now, this card is another fire sign. Your first card, the Five of Wands, was actually Leo's card. And this is Sagittarius's card. Very fiery wand energies this week for you, Aquarius. And here you are, an air sign. You have the capability of distinguishing the fiery energy or increasing the flames. Now, the number 10 energy of this card is the complete form of the suit. So you are possibly at the end of all this responsibility and burden. Now, looking at our card here, if it'll focus, thank you, we see the wand lighting the way for this individual. So, the message with the Ten of Wands is to invite you to use the knowledge of knowing that it was your own actions creating this burden of responsibilities, to light your way as you move forward with your life, and then tap into the strength you've developed along the way. You might not be happy with where you're at this moment, with this energy here, but you can make good use of the knowledge with how to use your own actions to ensure that your future is more to your liking, Aquarius. Now, the 3-card spread adds up to 19, which reduces to number 10. So we're right back at that same energy. Something will be coming to an end. Reduce the number 10 down to number 1, and there will be opportunities and new beginnings coming your way, Aquarius. Now, taking a look at your overall energy card for the reading here, you have the 6 of Wands. Aquarius, so much fiery energy this week. Be sure you heed the message of getting some rest with the 4 of Swords card. You're going to need it. But the 6 of Wands being your overall energy is indicating you will be successful this week. You will be acknowledged for your achievements with whatever you're dealing with this week. The 6 of Wands is an energy of success and victory. This is a very positive card. It's a card that gives you high acknowledgement for your actions. So whether this is something in the workplace that you're dealing with, or possibly for a cause or organization, or even within your family, you're going to be handling this successfully. Not saying it's going to be easy, but you are going to be successful. And you will also get the acknowledgement for how you handled it. The 6 of Wands energy is taking pride in your ability, Aquarius, to lead and inspire others. And that seems to be what you're doing this week. And also the fact that others will be looking to you for guidance. So you're going to be some kind of a role model in regards to the situation that you're dealing with. Just keep in mind to make sure you stay safe, Aquarius. And the number 6 energy of this card is also wanting you to keep harmony and balance in your week ahead. Now, I did pull an oracle card from the Enchanted map deck. This deck is about direction, and that spirit is your constant companion, showing you true north. So let's see what the message is. Moonlight. Okay, well, I already know with the fact that the moon is involved, this has got to do with your intuition, Aquarius. So the message here is your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, logical, and analytical. So follow it. Your angels and guides have suggested this direction card as Moonlight beckons you. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. Your hunches will be right on target, Aquarius. Resist second-guessing yourself this week, for your alternative perception is especially sharp right now. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. That's a special gift, Aquarius. Remember that the language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes suddenly, like through a hunch or a tingling, a clear sound, your ears ringing, or an animal or object crossing your path. Spirit is sending you messages to help you now. Success is yours if you follow the signs. So now here is your quick glance at your reading today. Your first card, your anchor card, which holds the important message for you this week, Aquarius. You have the 5 of Wands, which is indicating some conflict or struggles for this week. You could possibly be involved with a group, something in the workplace, a situation, or something on your home front, where you're going to have people with different opinions and viewpoints, where you will be stepping in to try to diffuse and stabilize the situation. Next, you have the Four of Swords, which is an indication to take a breather, rest, relax, retreat to a quiet place where you can meditate and recharge your batteries. Tune into your higher self to receive messages and guidance from Spirit. Ten of Wands showing up for you this week is indicating you have taken on way too much responsibilities and or tasks that you're involved with. You are now feeling overburdened. Try to delegate the less important tasks to someone else. The positive thing about the Ten of Wands is you're near the end. You're pretty much at the conclusion of having to deal with so much. And then your numerology for the reading is 19, which reduced to 10, which is also indicating this is completing. Reducing it further to number 1 is new beginnings and opportunities up ahead. And your overall energy card of the Six of Wands is indicating a very successful and victorious type of energy, bringing you through the week. And also being recognized for your accomplishments and almost being like a role model this week for others to look up to. Your Enchanted Map Oracle card is Moonlight. And this card is basically telling you to follow your intuition. Any thoughts, ideas, or hunches you have this week, Aquarius, will be right on target. You're going to be able to read between the lines. So success can be yours this week if you connect with Spirit and follow the signs. Now, I leave you with the message of the cards, Aquarius, but it is all within your own hands. You decide your own destiny, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. Love and abundance to my Aquarian family.